Goddess Chrissy, and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. Now, this reading is going to be looking into your finances, how your money is, and the energy of money. So these piles specifically is going to be a conversation that we're going to have with the energy of money. Okay, so I already have some questions that I'm going to be asking the energy of money. Hold on, y'all. I wrote it down here and my page flipped. Hold on. So I feel like for some of y'all, that is a message where you may have gone into a job or a position and they flipped the script on you and things are not actually the way that they said they would be. So now you kind of feel like you got bamboozled for some of you. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so I have pile 1 here. This is the quarter. Okay. Then I have pile 2. This is Queen Elizabeth. And then I have pile 3, which is a very, 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 very old 5 cents. It has the Native American on it. Okay, see that? I don't know how old this 5 cents is, but it's very old. Okay, so pick which pile resonates for you, and then we'll get into our conversation that we're going to have with the energy of money and what the energy of money wants to tell you. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the first one here, which is with the quarter. So let me take away 5 cents here, and let me take away Queen Elizabeth. Okay, so here we have the quarter. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside. So the first question that I have here is, what is your life purpose? And I had another card that touched on your life purpose as well, but that card fell and I could not find it. Okay, so you are missing a card out of your pile for those that picked pile 1. There's multiple reasons why that is. The first one is this. You need to figure out who you are. 1, this reading is going to help you to do that. And 2, you have 2 parts to your life purpose. You have to complete one portion in order to get to the next step, to the next level. Okay? So that is why your other card dropped. And I looked for it for about 5 minutes and I could not find it. And when things like that happen, I know, okay, source is telling me something. And so that is the message for you. You're not ready for the next phase because you have to complete phase 1 first into your life purpose. Okay? All right, so with that being said, let's look into what your spirit guides, source do want you to know about your life purpose. And for some of you, you may ask, well, what does this have to do with money? Well, I was going through my screenshots today, and there was a screenshot that I took of Nazanin, which is Miguel's, I think, ex-wife or wife. I'm not sure if they divorced or not, but the singer Miguel, his wife, is a life coach. And I took a screenshot of a quote that she had written and posted to her Instagram. And it was talking about how your life purpose is aligned with your wealth, with your stability, with your abundance. And if you're doing what you were brought on this earth to do, then you're not going to just live a life of happiness, but you're also going to live a life of abundance. You're going to be happy and everything will just come to you. You won't even have to chase it. Everything that you need will come. So that's why in our readings today, the first question is, what is your life purpose? Okay? All right, so let's take a look. Healer. Healer. Wow. I could see why your other card dropped and why there's two phases, because this is a very powerful life purpose, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. It says here, passion to serve others by repairing body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. Okay, so your life purpose is to help people. It's to help people who have gone through possibly traumatic experiences, who need help financially, who have family issues, and you may resonate with that. You may have gone through issues yourself, and you can give advice on how to maneuver or how to heal from those situations. There could also be some who have been sexually abused in some shape or form. You may have had some experience or dealt with someone that you know who had to experience that. So you have the capability to heal. Some of you also have the capabilities to heal with your hands. And so you're a healer, and that's your life purpose. Your life purpose is to serve people through healing. Okay? Let me know if that resonates with you, if you realize that already. Leave a comment or put a thumbs up on the video, okay, if you don't want to leave a comment. All right, so let's look further into this. All right, so the next question that I have is, how do you view money? Okay, how do you view money? Let me leave this here because I want you to keep in mind that this is your life purpose. But how do you view money? Money doesn't exist, okay? You may think that money causes harm, or that, okay, you believe money can buy you things. Without money, like, money is necessary, money is needed, all right? A water carrier, okay? You need money to help others. So I'm already getting from you that you're a kind soul, that you do have a kind heart, that you do help those when you can. But I also feel like you're a type of person that says, you know, money isn't everything. You can't take it with you. Yeah, it can buy you the material things that you need, but we should use money to be able to help others, to feed the homeless, or if people put all their money together who are millionaires and billionaires, you know, nobody would go poor. So I feel like you have a sense of people are not using money in the right way. And yes, it can buy you what you need, but it's not everything. I feel like that's your feeling towards money, okay? Now let me see how the energy of money views you, all right? This should be interesting. All right, so the energy of money feels like you do get shit done, and you can manifest the things that you want, and you do manifest the things that you want. Okay, so this is the second time that death has come in the picture. So it seems like for some of you, when it comes to money, you can look at it as though you've lost everything. Okay? Because when I asked, how do you view money? Here's you with the vehicle. How does money view you? Here's you, you know, at a loss. So you feel like, yes, money can get you things, and money, the energy of money is saying that you also view money as if once you don't have it or have less of it, you feel like you've lost everything. Like there's nothing else to look up to. You take it very hard. Okay. And I'm getting you waste a lot of time as well. So we have empty nest in reverse, making adjustments. All right. Some of you have had to start over more than once when it comes to your finances. Um, okay, this is interesting because the energy of money is also saying that you try to fill a void with money, some of you. Okay, so there's something else that you need to figure out within yourself that you feel is missing, and that you're trying to fill up with the fact that, you might go and splurge and buy things in order to fill that void that you have. Okay? So for some of you, you you have money, but at the same time, you use money to try to satisfy a need, and it's not working. Okay. All right, now let's see here. What was okay? So how can you fix this energy that you have with money? How can you fix it? What can you do about it? Okay. Career transition. Navigate career transition smoothly, identify your transferable skills, update your resume, and network to explore new opportunities. So for some of you, you should go into the family business, or you should leave the family business, or you should just change careers altogether, okay? Some of you, your career is not satisfying you, and it's not something that you want to be doing, okay? You may be doing something outside of this healer life purpose energy, and your spirit guides and source are telling you to find something more in the realm of this space. Just because it has healer here doesn't mean that you have to be a doctor and go to school for years and years. I mean, if that's what you want to do, by all means, go ahead and do that. But that this healer card doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a doctor, okay? This could also be a therapist, psychologist. It could also be just a spiritual person, okay? Let's see what else you can do. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. So if you do start looking into a new career, you will get offered something right away, okay? And also, they're talking about offerings here to your ancestors. So if you're someone who does believe in that, you can actually set an offering for your ancestors as well. All you need is a white tablecloth, okay, a glass of water, coffee, 2 cups of coffee, and a white candle, okay? So tablecloth, glass of water, 2 cups of coffee, and a white candle. All right. And you just let your ancestor light that white candle and let your ancestors know that you're leaving that offering for them, that you've applied to some jobs. This one in particular is one that you're interested in, and that you would like their assistance to getting that position. Okay, let me see any other options. It says, I am a Sagittarius. So you that's watching this may be a Sagittarius. You may be working with a Sagittarius at this new job. And also with the Sagittarius, they're like half human, half horse, right? So you do have a horse here as well. So your spirit guide may be the horse. All right. And that horse slash man also has an arrow all the time, right? So he's always going after the hunt, going after the prey. So your guides are telling you to go after this because this is the direction that you should be going in. Okay? And also look into that void. It's not money that's going to heal the void. It may be that career transition, that healing position that will fill the void. Okay? All right. And that is your reading. Leave in the comments if you're comfortable with that on how this resonated with you. If it did resonate with you. Okay. Now we're going into Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. Now let's see here. What is your life purpose? We have caution. And we have destroyer. Release what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Okay. So because of the caution here with the tape, immediately I thought police officer or detective. Okay. It says use caution when making financial decisions. So you could also look into like being like a financial analyst, helping those make better financial decisions. Okay, because this is also like a warning about how you're spending money or the things that you're doing. I feel like this could also be a career, like as a therapist, helping people who's been through certain experiences so that they don't become destructive and, you know, cause harm to themselves or cause harm to other people. I'm really getting here like serving others who have dealt who have put themselves in positions to harm themselves or harm others. I'm getting like a lot of anger here. So this could also be like helping kids in I think what is called juvenile detention. Just people that have a lot of anger within them, helping those people. And then also like I said, I'm getting also like financial analyst or someone that like helps you to budget, things of that nature. That's what I'm getting is like your life purpose here. Okay, let me know if that resonates with you. Helping people to accomplish what they want to accomplish. So also life coach here as well. Okay, let's see here. How do you view money? Page of Cups. Blessing. Beautiful. Prosperity, jackpot. Okay, so you feel like money is something that's by luck, by chance, and you're a person who like played the lottery or scratchers, or when you find money on the ground, you're like, oh, today's my lucky day. You do feel like you're working towards having an abundance, retiring at a young age, things of that nature. So you have an optimistic view about money. I also feel like you're grateful when you have what you need in regards to money. So that's good. All right, now let's see, how does money view you? Five of Pentacles. Perseverance. Unchanged. Okay, so money views you as though you're waiting for things to change for some of you. And for others of you, you are going after. Wow, there's like 3 different groups of people that I'm talking to here. Here's the person that's waiting. So some of you waiting for change when it comes to money. Others of you, you're actually going after what it is that you need to go after in order to obtain money. And then there's others of you who are really struggling, don't have it at all, and is really having a hard time. Okay? Some of you may actually be homeless and living with others. And if you see here, we have 5, 6, and 7. So Source is also telling you, which stage are you in? Are you in the stage where you're feeling sorry for yourself? Are you in the stage where you're just waiting? Or are you in the stage where you're now ready to kind of go after it, after what you need? Okay, so the light went out on my camera, so I feel like some of you are not able to pay your utility bills or have been in positions where you haven't been able to pay your utilities. Okay, but from the looks of it, you're still optimistic that something is going to happen. You're still optimistic that blessings will come in abundance for you, and that's good. Okay. All right, now let's take a look at what you can do to fix your situation with money. What can you do to fix it? Financial literacy. Enhance your financial knowledge, read books, take courses, stay informed about personal finance to make better decisions and achieve your goals. So this makes a lot of sense because Source and your spiritual guides are asking you to be more knowledgeable. Source and your spirit guides are asking you to be more knowledgeable on financial literacy. How can you save more money? How can you not oversplurge and overspend? How can you monitor and maneuver what's coming in and what's going out so that you're not in debt? How can you pay off your debts? Okay, which makes a lot of sense because earlier I was saying for some of you, your life purpose is being a financial analyst or someone that can help others to budget and have financial literacy. So with you going through everything that you've gone through, it's also the stepping stone for you to get to the point where you can help others to get out of their rut. Okay, let's see what else they have here. Guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. There you go. Confirmation right there. Your spirit guides are coming through and they're saying, we're showing you right now through you finding financial literacy that this is what you need to be doing. By you learning everything that you need to help yourself, we want you to use this to go and help others. They literally say it. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. Really can't make this up. All right, additional information. They're saying to use mint. So one thing that you can do is that you can, when you're drinking water, you can get some mint and also drink water with mint. Okay. If you set offerings for your ancestors, you can set some mint candy for them. And the way that you set an offering for your ancestors, you need a white cloth, a white candle, a glass of water, and then you'll have a bowl of mint there, okay? And that's what I love about ancestors as well, is that they know, that you may not be in the best of times right now. So mints, I mean, we can get a bag of mints for like $1 at the dollar store. Okay, I'm getting for some of you, your name may be Lisa or Elizabeth, or you may have had someone that passed on named Lisa or Elizabeth or Liza. Okay, or lily as well. Okay, another thing that you can also do is that you can leave a little mint under your pillow when you go to sleep at night. That's what I'm getting as well. And you can also sprinkle a little mint on your candle. If you have a white candle, you can sprinkle a little bit of mint, but not too much, or else the flame will go out of whack. Okay, so not too much mint in the candle if you do that. Okay, so that is your reading. Let me know in the comments if it resonated with you, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Okay, let's go to the next pile, the 5 cents. Okay, let's see, what is your life purpose? Perfection, wisdom, perfectionism. Give up your perfectionism. It's causing delays in your finances. You will never get ahead if you don't overcome the fear of failure. You are enough and have what it takes to improve your finances. For this group that picked this pile, what this is saying for your life purpose is that for a lot of you, you know what your life purpose is, but for some reason, you want everything to be perfect and done exactly the way that you want it. So you may be like, okay, I'm saving up money. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to have your YouTube channel and you're like, okay, I'm saving up money because I want to get this specific camera. Everybody's using this camera. It costs $700 and I'm going to save money every month so I could get this camera. How much time is going to go by though before you get the camera? Then you get the camera 7 months later, let's say, and you're like, okay, I don't like the lighting. I'm going to have to get some lights. I'm going to save up money because I want my YouTube channel to be perfect. First run out. It has to be perfect. Source and your spirit guides are telling you, no, it doesn't have to be perfect. You are showing your humanity through imperfection. You're showing that you are human, and what you need to say or what you have to get out there needs to get out there now. Let's not wait. However you need to get the message out, get the message out. And as everything grows, you'll get everything that you need. Source will make sure that you have everything you need. But what Source is telling you now is that you do have everything you need. You may not have everything that you want for it to be a perfect scenario, but you have everything you need. Judge. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Okay, so for some of you, you actually want to be like a judge in a courtroom. Okay. Or a lawyer as well. For others of you, you may not have known that this was your life purpose to be a lawyer or a judge, but it is. Okay? And also with this perfection card and this wisdom, you have the wisdom to know the laws. You may already know, like your favorite class may have been law or history, going to school. You may know the laws very well. Okay, and by you knowing the laws, it's probably helped you in certain situations, or by knowing certain laws, it can help you in certain situations. This judge here also doesn't mean that you have to be a judge in the court of law. It could also mean that you're judging all other agencies and organizations. So, for example, there's some organizations that help with credit bureaus. You know, with credit bureaus taking advantage of people and having certain things on their credit report that doesn't need to be there, And there's people out there that can help to fight back and to write letters and to sue these credit bureaus, right? So with that being said, you're placing, I don't want to say placing judgment on these credit bureaus, but you're analyzing the situation and saying what is not fair for others, right? So you're helping there be a fair, like the card says, fair distribution of power. If there's agencies out there, organizations out there that's abusing their power, how is it that you can help others so that that power doesn't get abused? Okay, does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Okay. All right, so let's see here. The next question I'm going to ask is, how do you view money? How do you view money? Okay, for some of you, it doesn't exist. It's only for people who are famous or athletes who can have money. All right, this was in reverse. It was child. So a lot of you may feel like a lot of your money gets spent on your children and there's not much for yourself. So for those who pick this pile, you could be single mothers. Some of you, you could also be a woman who doesn't give yourself enough self-care, enough self-love. You're busy making sure everyone else is good, but you need to also take care of yourself. So you feel like money is always going elsewhere because you have to take care of everything. Okay. Now let's see how many view you. Money views you. Look at that. I was talking about going after the credit bureaus and the agencies to help others if they're being unfairly, just unfairly treated. There's unfair distribution of power, right? And we have the word sue here, and you actually have people protesting. So I was right on the button when I said that, like, money views you as someone who feels like if something is not right, we need to fix it. So you can be a part of like the homeowners association in a situation where you feel as though mothers or working women should have a fair time set aside to take care of their children or to have time for themselves. So a lot of you that pick this pile, I don't think that you're from Europe or anything like that. Or you may be from Europe because you have these certain rights as women. When taking care of a child, you have certain times off. Okay, and you probably feel like other places need to do the same. So the energy of money feels like you're someone that is willing to work hard to get what you want. And you also need to take the time that you need if you're not already to go on vacations and, like I said, have some self-care and some self-love for yourself. Okay? How do we fix this energy of money? Personal development. Invest in personal development. Pursue activities that enhance your skills, knowledge, and well-being to achieve overall success. So again, we have two people looking out at the ocean. So you may be someone that likes to be near water, okay? And if you see, they're literally in the same position. It's crazy how synchronicities happen. So even this position too, like legs open, squat position. And what Source is telling you is that you need to meditate. You have a lot of stuff on your head and you need to meditate to calm it all down. You need to take time to recharge, to rest. Okay? This is coming out very heavily, so which means it's very important. If you don't take time to recharge, to rest, and to decompress and to not think about anything, you can get sick if you do not take this time. Okay, what else can you do? Flexibility. We even have the freaking bat that has like legs up. Look at this. Okay, crazy. So your spirit animal must be the bat for sure. It says you'll need to see, I mean, if your favorite movie is Batman or something like that, leave a comment down below or give a thumbs up if we're on point with this reading, okay? So you'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. Okay, so you need to be flexible. There's going to be a few changes that's coming up, but you need to just adapt to the changes and just hang in there. Okay, this it won't be an issue forever, okay? So that is something that can help you to be flexible. All right. And then we have here a new car. So for some of you watching this, you need a new car. Flat out simple. For others of you, this could also be saying that you need to have a new way that you move and do things. You need to have a new way of going about things. For this could also mean that you need to have body movement more. You're too stagnant in one place. Sometimes you need to get your body moving. Okay? And for others of you, like I said, you're doing too much movement. You need to take a sit and just relax, woosah, breathe, focus on your breathing. Okay? All right, that is the reading for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a comment down below if it resonated with you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, okay? Until next time, it's Goddess Chrissy. See you guys.